Hey guys, Dave here from Easy Country Cooking and Cook and Share. I got in the mood for beef stroganoff, and it's been a long time since I had it. But you know, the price of beef now, like it's about 15 bucks for beef stroganoff, so I decided to make up a ground beef stroganoff, wondering if it would be the same, and you know what? It came out really, really good. So let me show you how to do this.
Okay, the first thing we're going to do is throw some egg noodles into a pot and boil them up for about 10 minutes and then strain and drain them. Then add some olive oil to a pan over medium-high heat, I guess about a tablespoon. Then in with an lb or pound of medium ground beef. Now we'll just go ahead and break this up a little bit.
So guys, I still have to get my breaker upper thingy-madingy I keep yapping about. But anyway, the reason I decided to go with ground beef and do a ground beef stroganoff as opposed to just a regular beef, the beef it would have cost me for this would have been around 15 bucks, and this ground beef was, I think, 5 or 6 bucks. So we just saved ourselves 9 or 10 bucks, so there you go. I think it's going to be just as good. Well, just about as good anyway.
So continuing on our budget journey, we're just going to fry this up until it becomes a beautiful golden brown. And this won't take very long, say about 6 minutes or so. Okie dokie, in with a small chopped onion. And a white onion will suffice. 3 cloves of chopped garlic. You know me and my garlic. And we'll just kind of stir and saute here for about 2 or 3 minutes until that wonderful aroma of garlic and onion fills the air. And if you haven't already noticed, I kind of moved the beef to one side of the pan just to make things a little bit easier. So in light of that, we'll just mix everything back up again. Next up, we'll chop up, I'd say about 10 button mushrooms. I guess you could use shiitake too, I just like the old button. Go ahead and toss these guys into the mix. And just kind of stir them around until they begin to cook up and release a little bit of water there. And this should take, I don't know, about 3 or 4 minutes, something like that. Okay, season up our lives with about a teaspoon of salt. A couple of teaspoons of the old ground black pepper. And of course, salt and pepper is always a matter of personal preference. A couple of teaspoons of fresh parsley. And if you don't have fresh, you can use dried too. And you know, by all means, guys, throw in whatever seasoning you like as well. And then another teaspoon of dried oregano. Of course, once again, a swirling and a twirling we will go until everything is well combined here. And I have to say here, guys, what recipe would you like to see? What would you like to see us make? I seldom ever ask that. We got about 1,500 recipes on here now. So just go ahead and drop a comment and let me know what you would like to see. Alrighty then, next up we are going in with a cup of beef broth, followed by another cup of heavy cream. And I suppose you could go half and half too. It just wouldn't be as creamy, I guess. But it's up to you. You know, if you're diet conscious, just go ahead. Give everything a stir here until it's nicely combined. Then in with a couple of tablespoons of all-purpose flour just to thicken things up. And you know, if you find it's not thick enough, just add another, half a tablespoon or tablespoon in. Of course, the stirring we will go once again because you don't want a big clump of flour in your mouth. That's what the last thing you want. Then last but not least, in with a tablespoon or 2 of Worcestershire sauce. Now, it's entirely up to you. 1 or 2, you be the boss.
So we're just going to give this a stir around, let it thicken up and simmer for a few minutes. But how many of you watched the Super Bowl last Sunday? I mean, not the Chiefs winning, but all those flashes of all the celebrities and stuff like that. What do you think? Just leave me a comment below.
And I don't know about you guys, but I be's thinking here this is thickening up and looking pretty darn good to me. So just add the final touches. We are going to go in with about 3 tablespoons of the good old sour cream. It wouldn't be stroganoff without sour cream. And I don't know about you, my friends, but this is looking just about good enough to eat. I think so anyway. And anyway, if you haven't dropped us a comment, please do so and like and subscribe because it does really help us out. Okie dokie, it is time to add that sauce we made over top of the egg noodles to make our complete ground beef stroganoff. Just look at this. Of course, we simply must garnish things up with some fresh parsley just to get that green effect to make everything look all pretty and yummy. And there it be, guys, in all its glory, our easy, budget-wise, yummy ground beef stroganoff. I don't think things get much easier and better. Let me know what you think. But don't be leaving yet because we have some tasting to do. So hands off that mouse, if you know what I mean.
Okay guys, let's dig in here and see what we got and see if I can get a little bit of everything on the old fork here. Oops. There we go. Just look at that. I think this is going to be really good. All right, down the old hatch. This is really good. I mean, compared to the regular beef stroganoff with the regular beef, it is good. It's rich, it's creamy. I just love it. You simply have to make this up. And if you do, leave us a comment and give us a like, because it does help the channel out. Most of all, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and really, this is good, so make it up. And see you next time. Of course, I'm going to have more. So good.